Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. So in today's video I'll be reviewing on the new supporter called Seol. So Seol is the new unique supporter which give you aura skill type. So um, her first skill is sorry called as the permanent survival aura. So basically this aura triggers when you have two or more defenders on your team alive at the first turn after the battle begins. So you can say that you need two defenders in your team minimum, so that these skills aura activates. So um, it should be very easy for you guys, because first of all you must have Lucius, um, which is one defender. Another one you can use either Glacier, Cowley, Bane, Grand Hilder, and any other types, any other defenders, so that these skills will trigger. So this skill itself um, cannot be given to warriors. So basically, warriors does not benefit from these aura skill type from the survival aura, um, but it affects every other units. And for the thing about aura is that it doesn't have any tile, so basically all of your units will get the permanent aura when Sola is still alive. So as you can see, we are facing a lot of Celia right now in the game. Basically, Celia reduces your um, stats by giving some sort of curse, and by using Seola, a high plus skill Seola, you should still be able to maintain 100% defense for magicians and also for your supporters. Um, except for warriors, because since warrior cannot receive this survival aura. Um, so basically at plus, as you can see, at plus, starting from plus 0 to plus 9, we'll be only getting 4% of healing every turn and 110% boost in defense for 200 turns, as you, basically till the games should have ended. Um, At plus starting from plus 10, the buff are increased to 6% on healing and 20% on increase on defense. At plus 13, it increased to 30% defense and 8% healing. And lastly, plus 14, it increased to 40% defense and 10% healing every turn. So you can hit um very 100% defense on Seola pretty easily if you have her at plus 14. So basically you have 40% plus extra 3%, so you only need 57% in order to hit 100% for Seola with 2 defense rune, which is basically easier than Orfina. And I do suggest you guys, if you are lacking on support, you definitely should get Seola, because she is very decent, because you can say that she has the tile, um, which basically hits the whole map. Alright, her second skill is the permanent offensive boost aura. So basically the aura give extra attack, critical rate, and critical damage in one package. Um, this stats aura, offensive stats aura, can affect warriors. Only the um, survivor aura cannot be given or received by the warriors. But the thing about this offensive stats aura, um it is very hard, it's kind of hard, not very hard, it is kind of hard to be activated, because you need minimum of 4 magicians in your team. So let's say that you have Livia, you still need another 3. You can use Helga if you guys did not transfer her out on the compensation last week. Um, you can also use a Natus if you have Natus, and you can use Faltor, which is basically very useful in the current meta. So for this skill to proc, you will need at least 4 magicians in your team. Um, Alright, so starting at +1, you have an increase to 25%, 20% crit rate, 25% critical damage. +2, 35%, 25%, 35%. So basically an increase in the percentage, very heavy or high increasement. Um, she is a very great offensive boost supporter. Um, and starting from +9, it will also give immune to attack interference skill type. So starting from +12, increase to 85% boost on attack, 85% boost on critical damage, and 45% crit rate. Very heavy or very good increase to your whole team. But the thing is that it is kind of hard to activate. So basically, if you have her, you basically don't really need Raphithia anymore in the game. Sorry, in your team, especially if you are aiming for World Arena, which you have limited legend usage, which is only 3. Um, by not using Raphithia, you can substitute it with another legend which could prove more useful. Um, Basically, she also has one support task such as Feronia, but the thing is that because her first and second skill is Aura, she only give third skills support for the unit that she supported. So this third skill is critical ability boost bestowal, so basically increase in critical rage and critical damage. And I do think that even without these skills, the critical boost in critical rate and critical damage from her second skill, boost offensive stats aura, are already pretty freaking high. As you can see, 85% in boost of attack, 45% crit rate, and 55% critical damage is very insane. Alright, so at +3, it increased to critical rate to 20%, 30% crit damage, and this skill only lasts for 6 turns. 20% crit rate, 60% crit damage, 75% crit damage, 80% crit damage, 90%, sorry. And lastly, at +50, it increased to 18 turns. So you can imagine that these skills give some sort of effect, but that's not the main point of her skill. Her main point of her skill, or the main selling point of this unit, is basically the survival aura and the offensive stat boost aura. Alright, and lastly, she is immune to any um, debuff. As you can see, debuff immunity bestowal. She give she give debuff immunity to the unit that she supported. So basically, same. Um, when she support a unit, those unit will not get curse or even attack interference, but that's already covered in the stats boost aura. Um, she also reduced incoming damage for 20%, and lastly at +15, it increased to 18 turns, only 18 turns. So before you get her to +15, all her stat boosting skills except for the aura only last for 6 turns. Um, so for me, I was trying to get her because I found that she is very useful, but using 60 scroll when resulting in 0 Seola, I decided that I should still save up for the Octos, the next batch of Octos. So, but for people who have a lot of resources, or just started the game or just started the game, I do highly suggest you guys on getting her because she is very useful. Even if you said that her aura skills will get removed when she died, um, let's say that you have another supporter such as Veronia and she dies, her buff will not last forever and will eventually get removed or expires, and leaving you with nothing else, um, or not even a single buff, which is basically the same as um, Seola, because when your supporter dies, your you can also say that your buff will also dies. So um, don't think that people should skip her just because her aura terminates when she dies. Um, Basically, every supporter, when they dies, the team will basically not get much of the support skill anymore, except for if this, except if the supporting skills last for 30 turn plus, such as Belliot. So, alright, I do highly suggest you guys to summon her. Um, Try to at least get the 4 companion, which are very useful. Get 4 companion, one from the um, an extra one from the Fate, and if you guys don't want to invest on her, for example, right, you don't want to summon for her dupes, you can slowly build her through skills books. So all you mainly need is getting 4 companion of Zelda, which is Vista, if I remember correctly. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.
お前はもう死んでいる。